Aloha, I'm Jordan Sonner, your Hawaii Realtor, and today we are going to be answering the question, how do realtors get paid? Realtors are generally paid on a commission basis. That commission percentage or fixed amount is an agreement between the realtor and each of their clients. We don't have fixed percentages or fixed amounts in the industry. We actually are not allowed to, per the National Association of Realtors, it's price fixing. So when you hear, a realtor talking about the standard or, what's normal, they may be speaking in terms of what is normal or what the standard is for their office, but not for our market as a whole. The commission usually comes from the seller's proceeds at the close of escrow. Now, this means that the listing agent, the seller's agent, negotiates a commission amount that they are going to be charged up front prior to listing, and then that agent will agree to pay the other agent that brings them the buyer half or whatever percentage of that commission that they have agreed to have gotten paid. So if you're a buyer, this generally means that you don't have to pay your realtor anything. Now, there are some exceptions to this, which we'll go over, but isn't that pretty sweet? One of the most common instances where a buyer's agent may not be paid out of the proceeds of the sale is if the house they're purchasing is a for sale by owner. So essentially, when our clients send us a for sale by owner or we find one for them, what we do is we then see if we can show the home. We talk to the seller and we ask them if they are willing to pay us a commission, whatever percentage we ask for or is required or standard in our office. A lot of times people who sell their home for sale by owner will agree to provide a buyer's commission of whatever percent because they know that the realtors are the ones in the market who have the clients that are buying. And even if they can sell their home themselves and put it up on the market and do all of their own negotiating and paperwork and everything that comes with it, they do not have the buyer pool and the client base that we all do in the industry. So if that for sale by owner agrees to pay the buyer's agent commission, then perfect. That's exactly what needs to happen. There are instances, however, where they don't. And what then happens is it becomes a conversation between the buyer and their agent on how their agent is going to get paid. So commonly, this means that in this instance, the buyer would either pay the commission to their real estate agent, or I've had instances over the years where the buyer, my client, the buyer, decided not to look at the house altogether because they didn't want to pay that and they didn't want to deal with somebody who wasn't willing to even, come halfway with them on that. So on the back end, the technical side of the realtor's commission, realtors, unless they are broker owners, work for their brokers. So technically our listings and our buyers are nested under our broker and we are authorized to do that business on behalf of them. So that means that our commission is split with our broker and our office. Every office sets up their commission split uniquely. We have cloud-based brokerages that charge very small percentages or transaction fees, and we've got large full-service offices that take higher percentages and provide more training and items and offset costs in other ways. So typically in any transaction, your realtor may be paying a split of between a few $100s for a transaction fee, all the way up to 40% of their commission, just depending on what their particular setup is with their broker. So let's say an agent sells a home for $500,000. Let's say that the commission percentage is 6% and there are 2 agents that work the deal. So each agent walks away with 3%, which is $15,000. And then let's say that their brokerage charges them 30%. So the brokerage would then take their $4,500 and then the agent would get the other $10,500. Now, this is just at the very beginning. As realtors, we pay for all of our own stuff, everything from our signs and lock boxes and our marketing to our health insurance. I won't go into all the details of it, but people are sometimes curious about how our commissions break down and how much money we actually make. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. If you check back, I'm going to be doing another video in a little bit on the details of the common expenses that we have as realtors. As always, if you have any questions, leave a comment, send me a message. Don't do smoke signals. I'm not getting those this week. And I will see you guys soon. Aloha.